a WordPress blog at adamtheautomator.com. So I'll go to this, kind of give you an overview of what this is. So right now you can see it's the adamtheautomator.com blog. I have about close to 400 posts on here. And this this blog right now is running under a framework called Ghost. And I'm in the middle of moving all of that over to WordPress. All of the content has already been moved over to WordPress, so all of the posts and most of the images and everything like that. But what I need to do now is make it sure that each post looks right, all the images are looking right, and it meets some certain criteria. So what this job would be is I'm going to create you a WordPress account. And once you create the account, you would log into WordPress, go over here to Posts, All Posts, and you will see various posts and categories. So notice that a lot of these categories are called content fixed. That means I've already fixed them myself. So what you will do is go to this next page and start finding some posts that are not content fixed. So starting right here, for example, it doesn't matter which ones you pick. They're all about the same, the work-wise, but just pick 3 of these. You don't really need to do more than that for the injury project. So pick 3 of these, and let's say that I'm going to do one here, and let's say that you pick this one, how to create an AWS IAM user and role. You would click on Edit, and then you would see the post. There's a few different things you need to check and to make sure that you do for each individual post that you review. So you would scroll down, and the first thing you see here is this. This is a broken image. This will always be HTTPS S3US West. This image is broken right here, and we need to update this image. To get this image, I will also create another account for you. I use another service called Notion, which all of the posts originated from, and all of the content inside of the post was then moved over to the blog at some point. So let me go in here. I will share all of these with all of this information with you in the documentation project. But you would go under here to articles, and then you would find that individual article. So this one is called How to Create an AWS IAM Role. An easy way to do that is to push Command P and just type in some text, AWS IAM Role, and it should find it. How to create an AWS IAM user and role in the articles page. That is the page I'm looking for. So just to make sure everything needs permission to perform the task, go over to the post. Everything needs permission. So this is the same post in Notion as it is in WordPress. So I have found it. Now I'll scroll down, and now I can see that the image is here. When I go back to here, see this, it says click users on the left hand side of the screen. Click users on the left hand side of the screen, and here is the actual image. So this image needs to be uploaded to the blog. To do that, you would hover over here and you'll see some options here, some ellipses. Click that, click download, then you would go back to the post, click and drag the post onto the image link, and then you'll see the post show up. Or sorry, you would see the image show up. Next, click on the image link, and there's always going to be, well, usually what I found is this alt text over here. You need to delete this, and that image is done. Scroll down, there's another image that needs to be replaced. Scroll down, find the image over here in Notion, click the ellipses, click download, drag it over, and then delete the alt text. Keep scrolling, and I'm not going to do all of these, but you kind of get the point. Notice each image that is missing, you would download it from Notion, from the Notion page here, and then you would upload it back to the WordPress blog. Now let's see here. There's a few other things depending on the post. So this post only has images that are wrong. So this post is fine. We did the images. So after you're done, let's say that you've already added all of these images, you've uploaded all the images, you would go over here to categories, uncheck uncategorize, click content fixed, and then click update. And that would tell me that that post has already been updated, and you need to review it. All right, so let's see here. Let's go back to our posts. Let's see here. We'll go back to our posts, and I'll show you one other thing that you need to do if the post does contain any code. So let me bring up a post that contains some code that hasn't been done yet. All right, I bet there's some code in this one. Okay, so yes, there is some code. So this is code. You'll see a box, and it's kind of formatted a little bit differently. This is code snippets. There's a few things you need to do here. When you see a code snippet like this, first of all, there might be a blank line under here, under each of the code snippets. Always remove the blank line. Next, go over to click on the code, and then you would go over to advanced here along the right hand side. Then you see additional CSS classes. And here you would put in language PowerShell, I think. Oh, I apologize. I need to figure out what language that is real quick. You wouldn't have to do this. I just need to figure out what the string is to put in there. Okay, let me click on that one. Advanced. It says language-PowerShell. Yes, that is it. So go back to my post that needs it. And click on a post that it needs. And here we go. Delete the remaining line at the bottom. Click over to advanced. And I would just copy and paste language-PowerShell in there. And let's see here if there's anything else that would need to be done. So the language, here's another code snippet. Doesn't have the code snippet. Here's an image. You would do the image there. There's another code snippet. Delete the line. Add the CSS class. And here's one that the image is actually showing up. For some reason, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So you may be able to, maybe you'll get lucky on some of these when the image does show up. I believe that is it. So you have the image and the code formatting at this time. There may be some other ones in the future, but for now it would just be the code formatting. And again, when you're done updating each post, you would go to categories, uncheck uncategorized, check content fixed, and then click update, and you're done with that post. So do that for 3 posts, and let me know how it goes.